I am a fan of stitching more than one repeat in a hoop at the same time. I'm going to show you a little trick of how you can color sort a design. So for example, this is actually 4 separate blocks. You can see the repeat right here. This design needs to be stitched out 4 times. I can get 2 in a hoop at a time, and so I want to show you a little trick to allow you to quickly go through the steps when you need to stitch out 2 repeats, 3 repeats, especially when you have color changes. So let me show you what you're looking for. First, let's locate the USB stick. I do have that in the side of the machine, and these are designs from our Embroidery Essentials course. Now, I'm going to tell you a little side secret here. You are noticing that you're only seeing these kind of flowers. These designs are not the designs you're looking for, and the reason you see these is if you use a Mac computer to put designs on a USB stick, they come over with a dot, underscore, and the design. Those are not your designs, but those files that have to be put on the USB stick are there, and this machine can actually see them. So did you notice I just kept scrolling until I saw the designs? If you're not in the design viewing mode, you will see those by their names. Here, I'll switch it over. So again, you're looking for the designs that do not have that dot, underscore in front of them. Those will be the ones you're looking for. But one way to really see that, here we go, let's go like that. We'll get them back to the pictures. These cannot be selected and you get an error message. So you scroll down. Let's find that design I was just showing you on the finished quilt. And Embroidery Essentials is our online course. It's a great course to learn more about your machine, give you something to do to learn all these functions, and then the repetition of over and over and over. You do about 15 different embroidery techniques, all while learning about your machine. It was filmed on a Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic, which all the Epic is this machine with a larger screen and a slightly larger stitching area. So these pictures that you're seeing on the video and all in the course is going to match this machine specifically. Okay, so let me show you how I love to set up this design to stitch, where I don't have to go changing the colors every single time. So what I mean is when you have more than one design on the screen, especially if it's identical, I'm going to move this down and out of the way and pop it in. Good, so it's right at the lowest part of my screen. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. That's one way to do it, is use what the icon is in the toolbox. Let's slide that one all the way up outside the hoop, touch the little jump back into hoop feature. So pretty much utilizing the edge, the lower and top edge with as much as I can get in between there separated. Okay, so here's how your embroidery machine sees this to stitch. It sees this design, let's just say it has 10 color changes because it's got a background piece, there's quilting, there's the applique, there's more applique in the center. And it will stitch all 10 of those colors, and then it will go up here because this was the second design we brought in, and start again, color 1, color 2 of the second design. So here's what is going to help. When you touch go, you want to do this right here on this screen where it says color options, color block sort, and color block merge. I'll explain those. You can do this before you touch or after you touch continue. So if you don't get it done right here and then you're like, oh yeah, I want that to actually be there. That's what this function will allow you to do. These are the little icons that mean color block sort and color block merge. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, fancy words for take all of color 1 of all the designs and stitch that first. So you see color 1 of design 1, color 1 of design 2. Those are put together. And now, if you push the color block merge by that name, merge means it won't stop in between the first and second color. It will stitch all the colors of color 1 and then stop. So here's the next color change. So it'll stitch here and they'll jump up here and stitch here and then stop. So no stop in between those. So if you do need it to stop in between, don't touch merge. But I'm all for just go until I need to actually do something. Then it'll jump down whatever color 2 is. It'll stitch both of color 2s in the lower one first and the upper one second, because remember that's the one I brought in first. That's the second one. And then it'll just continue on. So you'll see all those color blocks now hooked together together as you quickly stitch out 2 designs for the price of 1. So color block, oh my gosh, love it, love it, love it. Now it's not something you want to do when those designs don't match. They really do need to, it's best if you do it when they do match, because if a design has a white as color 1 and the second design has a white at color 5, it's going to group color 1 and 5 as a white together. So now it's going to start to stitch the design out of order. So I really recommend that you do this when you're doing more than one. I think that's what we love to do with our embroidery machines. You know, if you can get one zippered bag done, but a second one will fit in the hoop, or a third one, let's do all 3 at the same time and do step 1, 1, 1, step 2, 2, 2. So try that out. You might need a little practice one. And again, we do show you that in our Embroidery Essentials online course. Check out the links below this YouTube video to find out more about that. And we'd love to see you in class.